Everything started on a rainy Tuesday in Tokyo. Akira Sato, former inspector of the Metropolitan Police, now worked as a night guard at the Ueno Museum of Ancient Art. It was a quiet job, monotonous, exactly what he wanted after 20 years of seeing the worst of humanity. But that night, something changed. It was 3:17 in the morning when Akira heard the first meow. He was in the monitoring room drinking cold coffee when the sound echoed through the hallway. It was not an ordinary meow. It was long, deep, almost human. Akira put his cup down and walked to the door. The hallway was empty, only the shadows of the statues cut by the moonlight. He was about to go back when he heard it again, closer this time, behind him. Akira turned around quickly. A black cat was sitting on top of the monitoring table, yellow eyes fixed on him, motionless. Akira had never seen that cat before, and he knew there was no way an animal could enter that museum. The doors were locked, the windows were closed. The cat meowed for the third time. Then, slowly, it turned its head toward the left hallway. Akira followed the animal's gaze. At the end of the corridor, a door he had never noticed before. It was gray, rusty, with a hand-painted number, 007. Before he could ask anything, the cat jumped off the table and ran to the door. It stopped in front of it, sat down, and looked at Akira as if to say, "Are you just going to stand there?" Akira took a deep breath, grabbed his flashlight, and went. The door creaked open. Akira smelled dust and old paper. Inside, a small room with rusty metal filing cabinets against the walls. Some yellow folders were scattered on the floor. The cat entered first. It walked slowly between the cabinets, as if it knew the place by heart. "What is this?" murmured Akira, more to himself than anyone else. He crouched down and picked up one of the folders from the floor. Handwritten on it, "Case No. 001, the cat who came back from 3 cemeteries." Akira opened it. Inside, old photographs, newspaper clippings, and a note. The note said, "When the black cat sits on your desk, follow it. Your life depends on it." Akira felt a chill down his spine. He looked at the cat. The animal was now on top of one of the cabinets, licking its paw with indifference. "Who wrote this?" asked Akira. The cat stopped licking its paw, looked at him, and answered, "A friend, who is dead." Akira froze. Did he hear that correctly? Did the cat speak? His hand trembled holding the folder. The coffee in his stomach rose to his throat. You spoke," he whispered. The cat jumped off the cabinet and walked toward him. It sat just a few inches from his feet. "I spoke, and I will speak again, Inspector. My name is KJ, and you are going to help me solve a murder." Akira felt dizzy. He thought about running, about screaming, about calling the police. But something in that cat's eyes stopped him. It was not fear. It was recognition. "What murder?" he asked. Cage turned and walked to the back of the room. He stopped in front of a larger cabinet, golden with a rusty padlock. "The murder of your partner, 5 years ago. They said it was an accident. It was not." Akira's heart raced. "How do you know that?" The cat sat beside the golden cabinet. "Because I was there, and because I saw who killed him. Now open that cabinet. It is time for you to know the truth." Akira broke the padlock with his flashlight. His hands were sweating. The cabinet opened with a metallic groan. Inside, dozens of folders, but one in particular caught his attention. Written in red ink, "Case No. 044, the death of Inspector Kenji Tanaka." Kenji, his partner, his friend. Killed on a dark street, run over by a car that was never found. The police closed the case as an accident. Akira never believed that. He opened the folder with trembling fingers. Inside, photographs he had never seen, images of Kenji in the days before his death, talking to a man in a black suit, then the same man shaking hands with a known politician, then a photo of a building, and one last photo, Cage the cat, sitting on the sidewalk, looking at the spot where Kenji would die hours later. "You knew he was going to die?" said Akira, his voice failing. Keija did not move. "I knew, but I could not do anything. I only observe, I only archive, and I wait for the right moment to show the evidence to someone who can act." Akira turned to the cat. "Then, why me? Why now?" Keija took 2 steps toward him. "Because the man who killed Kenji is in the museum. Right now. He came for the painting that hides the key to a safe, and inside that safe is the truth about a corruption scheme that reaches the government." Akira looked at the clock. 3:47 a.m. He had been away from the monitoring room for half an hour. If someone had broken into the museum, he had not even seen it. "Where is he?" he asked, already grabbing his radio. Cage jumped on top of a cabinet. His yellow eyes glowed in the dark. "West Wing, room 12. The painting is a fake. The key is inside the frame. You have 20 minutes before he escapes." Akira did not think twice. He ran out of the room with the folder under his arm and the cat at his heels. The west wing of the museum was the oldest. Narrow hallways, dim lighting, paintings by forgotten artists in dusty frames. Akira ran in silence, his steps muffled by the old carpet. Cage went ahead. He did not run. He glided, like a shadow. "Stop," the cat whispered, stopping suddenly. Akira froze. Ahead in room 12, a faint light. Someone was inside, with a small flashlight. "That is him," Cage said quietly. "The man in the black suit." Akira peeked through the half-open door. A thin man, graying hair, dark suit. He was on a ladder trying to remove a large painting from the wall. A painting of a black cat sitting on a windowsill. "The frame," Keija whispered. "The key is behind the painting." Akira took a deep breath. His hand went to his holster. He still had the gun, the same one from when he was a police officer. He kicked the door open. "Police! Stop right there!" The man turned quickly. His eyes widened. For a second, he seemed to recognize Akira. But then, without thinking, he jumped off the ladder and ran to the window. "He is going to escape!" shouted Keija. Akira fired, not to hit, to scare. The shot echoed through the museum. The man tripped, fell, but got up again. He opened the window and disappeared into the night. Akira ran to the window. Dark. Garden. The man had vanished into the shadows. "We lost him," he said, breathing heavily. Cage appeared beside him. He was sitting on the windowsill, calm. "We lost the man, but we did not lose the evidence." Akira looked back. The painting of the cat was still on the wall. He climbed the ladder and touched the frame. His fingers found a small hidden compartment, and inside, a golden key with a number engraved on it. 07. "The archive," said Akira. "It is the key to the archive you showed me?" Keija nodded. "Now you have access to everything. All the cases, all the evidence, all the truths they wanted to hide." Akira climbed down from the ladder, the key in his hand. He looked at the cat. "Why are you doing this? You are not an ordinary cat, are you?" Keiji took a step toward him. His yellow eyes seemed to contain centuries of stories. "I am the guardian of the Feline Archive. And you, Inspector Akira Sato, are the first human I have chosen to inherit what is inside that room." Akira felt the weight of the words. What is inside? Keige turned and began to walk back to the hallway. Cases of cats who changed the world. Mysteries that neither the police nor the governments could solve. And some answers that you are not even ready to hear. Akira returned to room 007 with the golden key in his hand. The golden cabinet, once locked, now turned its lock with a satisfying click. Inside, there were no folders. There was something much bigger, an entire shelf, and on it a huge book with a black leather cover and the title engraved in golden letters. Feline Archive, Classified Cases, Volume 1. Akira opened the book. The first page showed an old photograph from the 19th century. A black cat, identical to Keija, sitting next to a Victorian detective. And a caption, London, 1888. The case of the cat who found Jack. Akira turned the page. More photos, more cases, cats who saved families, cats who stopped wars, cats who solved murders. Is this real? He asked, breathless. Cage was sitting beside the book. Everything is real. And now, you are the guardian of this archive. Akira closed the book slowly. He looked at the cat. What do I need to do? Keija jumped onto his lap. He was heavier than he looked. You will continue to be the night guard of this museum. But every night, you will open this archive. You will study the cases. And when a new case appears, you will act. How? Like a detective. A human detective with a feline partner. I will guide you. You will investigate. Together we will solve what no one else can. Akira stroked Cage's back. The cat purred. For the first time in 5 years, Akira felt that he had a purpose. And the man in the black suit? Kenji's killer? KJ closed his eyes. He will return. And when he returns, we will catch him. But not now. Now you need to learn. You need to read. You need to understand what it means to be the guardian of the feline archive. Akira nodded. He looked at the book, then at the cat, then at the door to the dark hallway. Outside, the night was still long. But for the first time, Akira was not afraid of what it might bring. Keija jumped off Akira's lap and walked to the door of room 007. He stopped, looked back. Tomorrow, same time. Study case No. 001. It is about a cat in ancient Egypt who prevented the assassination of a queen. Akira smiled. You are joking? KJ did not answer. He turned and disappeared into the dark hallway. Akira stood there, alone, with the book open on his lap and the golden key still in his hand. He did not know what awaited him. He did not know how many cases he would have to solve. He did not know if he could trust a cat that spoke. But one thing he knew. From that night on, his life would no longer be monotonous. He was the guardian of the feline archive. And the first case had already begun.